Whew. And just like that, we are live once again, back in the building. Um, Welcome to Key and Carry, where we key.
And we carry.
I'm Damon,
I'm Troy.
and we finally back at it again with yet another review of Gemini Filmz Bad Boys Club,
Yes, season
season 8.
baby.
Couple episodes, because we
Couple.
behind. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
definitely, mace us if you want. Um, but yeah,
bitch, makes
we're
you.
back
Don't put that
to
on
cover.
me. My goodness.
We're back to cover the last 3 episodes that we've missed. Like, yeah, we missed a couple. So episode, I think 9, 10, and 11. I think it's
Yes.
3 episodes. But yes, 9, 10, and 11. When we do like a group of episodes, we usually just go by the person. So that's what we're gonna do for this episode or this review. But shout out to the 2 people that are here. Thank y'all for being here, of course. And yeah, co-hosts, how you feeling about the season so far? Well, I mean, we're at the end of the season, but how you feel about this season,
Excuse me.
given the episodes?
Um, Honestly, Vonnie leaving left the house with nothing but pussy sisters, and Kelvin is trying to kind of be a part of that pussy sisterness, and they just aren't having it. So poor Kelvin. Um, Overall,
Family show.
baby, not when it's Bad Boys Club. Now, if this was the come up or maybe chasing or the height, shout out to the heights,
Right.
but no, just a house full of pussy sisters. I'm a little disappointed, a little bored.
I
I'm not
agree.
gonna, because nobody really has personality. Well, Kelton has personality, but Kelton is the wrong fit for like. We'll get into it. I just feel like Kelton is I like
He's the
Kelton, but
wrong,
Kelton
yeah.
isn't. Yeah, he's on the wrong show.
I feel like I definitely agree with you. Like, I feel like Vonnie left and took the show with him. No shade. Like, not to dick ride Vonnie, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, the show is still interesting, but it's not like fun. He made the show fun, and I think that's like hard to do. Like, it's either like fighting or like fucking, but he had like a personality,
Right.
like So yeah, I'm kind of sad that he left, but we got some shit to cover. Shout out to the people that are in the chat already. I see Magic User. Thank you for being here. Damn, y'all finally back, and I didn't watch episode 11 yet. I would take a peek at it. Definitely, prepare yourself because it was a lot. I mean, not really, but it was kind of cringy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
Shout out to Trey Sully. Thank you for being here. I really like the season, although Vonnie leaving got me worried it'll go downhill. Yeah, it's kind of given like if y'all watch Bad Girls Club, like season, I want to say, what was it, like 15? When the Jamie and Jazz, the sisters, when they came and then they left and then it was just boring. No, not Jamie and Jazz. I'm trying to think. Oh no, season 14 with the Claremont sisters.
Oh yeah,
when they came and they left, it was just like them and that other girl. Like when they left, it was just like like it was boring. So I feel like that's kind of what it's giving. Morris Gallo, shout out to you. Ooh, look at you, cutie, in your Abby. So did Diego, Vonnie, and Diego. So did Diego, Vonnie, and Diego were the show. True, they did like to have a good time.
They did,
and that's kind of what I liked about. Right, shout out to Diego. But yes, definitely gonna read y'all comments. So definitely keep commenting. But yeah, we just want to get our thoughts out real quick. You were saying that Vonnie left and took the show with him, and you were saying that the rest of the girls are what?
Pussy sisters.
I'm sorry, the rest of the boys are what?
The girls are pussy sisters. Pussy sistering through that Dallas Airbnb, and I'm just interested because this is a lot of contradictions and like hypocrisy in this episode and in the house. So we're gonna get into it.
Well, let's yes. Okay, so let's start with episode what we were talking about, episode 8, I want to say. Let's start with the fight between D and Vonnie. What how did you feel about that fight? I know we kind of talked about like the leading up to that when we had when we had Darian came on through to defend his man,
yes.
to speak on his behalf, speak on his side of what happened. But yeah, the fight, like, I'll just speak on it before you go. But I just feel like the fight was unnecessary. And no shade, but Darius was kind of giving nutty booties. Like, I'm like, I don't understand why you want to attack this boy so bad. And the fact that like, I get it, he's probably like a fighter, like he's not the type to do much talking. But the fact that he didn't really have a real issue with Vonnie, and the fact that he wasn't like saying anything that really like made me understand why he was attacking him, it was just giving kind of like unhinged. Like, I'm like, I don't know why you are attacking this man so much, but it's giving like a screw is loose and you need to go, figure that out somewhere.
Baby, it was giving a Terminator T, because a Terminator is gonna do whatever the fuck you do to get to your ass. Like,
baby, not a Terminator.
Mom,
I live for the third one. Well, girl.
And I live for the actual T3. Shout out to Titty Tat and the Titty Tat third leg, baby. I live for a T3. Different show.
Shout out to Chasing Atlanta. But he was giving Nutty Boo energy. And everybody coddling him was weird as hell. I definitely feel like he deserved to go home because he was doing the most. And he just kept attacking Vonnie. And I just feel like if somebody doesn't want to fight you and they haven't really done anything to you, why do you want to keep fighting them?
Right.
Like, you would have thought that he like keyed his car or fucked his man or something. Like the way he was coming for him or stole his money or something. Like,
that's a plot twist I did not see coming.
Baby.
Come
on, plot twist.
Come on, man. I absolutely am. Every single night. I'm sorry.
Shuffling in them damn heels.
Charge the fuck out of Kyrie.
Oh my god. But yes, he was on some weird type of energy. Like, I didn't get it. Hopefully he speaks to it at the reunion, or maybe we'll have him on the show, you never know. And he can kind of speak to like where his mind was at during that time, because it was just, he was so quiet and calm, but like still trying to attack Vonnie, and that was just so weird to me. Like, you never really see that in people, as far as I know. But yeah, he was definitely on some weird shit. But
I said,
Dorinda, yeah, them fighting.
I said Darius, aka Dorinda, because Darius is in charge of the girls. If you know, you know. But Darius is in charge of the girls. Like you
Darius
said,
was in charge of the girls,
which is crazy because when Diego got drunk and was like acting crazy, Jacob and Darian was talking. You need to calm down, or we're gonna put hands on you.
He fell into that. He really did fall into that, because he was like, I'm worried about Diego's drinking. And I'm like, well, that's valid, because he does drink a lot. And he's done a lot in the short time of y'all being there. But then it's like, then you get into it for being drunk and acting crazy. So it's just like, see how you just spoke that on yourself, worried about the next person? Like, but yeah, I thought that was weird. And everybody like kind of like rallying around him. I mean, I get it, it's their friend, but at the same time, like, how do you feel about holding your friends accountable? And y'all can put this in the chat. Shout out to the people in the chat.
You aren't a real friend. Watching, but you can't take me. Like, if you call me out on some shit and I can't take it, then I'm not a real friend. And if you're not a real friend, you can't be like, you need to calm the fuck down, you wilding right now. So it's a two-way street.
Right.
If my friend is wilding like D, like, no, you need to calm the fuck down. If I'm wilding, I expect one of my friends to be like, chill the fuck out. If not, you making us look bad. Especially if we out in public. I mean, I get like being in a house, but I don't know. Like you said, he just kept trying to attack Vonnie. And the fact that Jacob and Darian was like, oh, I understand why he did what he did. And I was like, well, Vonnie wasn't even talking to Darian.
So please let me know.
Let us know.
I feel like the narrator of the season should have spoke up, because I didn't understand what was going on. You know who the narrator of the season is?
Is it
I thought that's their sole purpose of being there. Literally. The sole purpose of being there. No, not him. The other one. The other one, literally, that's all they do is just talk about what happened.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, that's literally all you're there for, I guess.
Half the pussy sisters. One half of the pussy sisters. Well, one half of the Latino.
One half of the. You
know what? I'm not even about to
take the Latino out of me, because that is gonna get us in some trouble.
Wait,
but yes, all he does.
Well, you know what Nayeli said.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
I ain't gonna say it.
I just thought about that too.
I ain't gonna say it, but you know what Nayeli said, and that's what it's giving.
I get it. Anyway, Jacob, all he do is narrate shit. Like, he don't really be like doing shit. All he says is, "Oh, this is what happened," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, "Okay, thanks, Jacob," even though we literally just saw it happen.
Right.
But yeah, I needed him to narrate what was going on because I didn't understand why he felt such a way about why he felt such a way about Vonnie. Some people were saying that I guess he felt jealous because Vonnie was kind of like, I guess, stealing the attention. Like he was like, he has such a big personality that like I guess people were flocking to him, and I guess like people already knew he was going to be like a fan favorite. So maybe that's why he like kind of kept coming for him, just because it was irritating him. I don't know, but
crazy because I feel like if that was the case, he should have been coming for Diego. Like, I mean, not really coming. Don't attack Diego.
Yeah, I mean,
Diego also had like a big personality, so
that's true. No, that's definitely true. But yeah, speaking on like holding people accountable. Hey Trey Carter, thank you for being here.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's
here. I'm gonna go back and highlight the comments. Hey Shit Pearl, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
good to see your face.
Everybody that's in the
yes, appreciate y'all. But speaking on accountability, definitely. I know some people feel like, oh, like if you're my friend or you're my brother, my sister, whatever, like I'm down for you no matter what. Even if you're wrong, I'm down for you. And I'm like, nah. Like, I'm not gonna turn on you. Like, I'm not gonna like jump on a bandwagon and like be against you. But at the same time, if you're doing some weird shit or you're like doing something I don't agree with, I'm gonna let you know. Like, I feel like that's part of being like a friend or caring about somebody is letting them know when they're right and they're wrong. Like, don't indulge them or enable them. But I felt like that's what they were doing. Like, they're cool with him, but they just kind of like let it rock because they're cool with him. And I'm like, they're attacking him for no reason. Like,
they scared of him. That's all it is.
Serious.
They were scared.
Yes, I can see that. Yes. And you know what was irritating the fuck out of me? Kelton fucking holding back Vonnie, and then being mad at him. Yeah, and then he was like, "Well, try to get away from him, bitch. Do you see a place to run, bitch? Right. Like, what am I gonna do? Run out into the open field of Texas on some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit? Like, no. Like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I did like the fact that Vonnie stood his ground. Like, no, he's not about to like try to push me out of the house or like run me out of the space. But Kelton did irritate me. Like, go hold the person back that's trying to like run down on your friend. Like,
and it goes back into the whole idea of like everybody blaming Vonnie and not seeing that Darius is literally trying to attack him. It's like, go hold him, go approach him. But it's like, you don't want to because you feel like he's going to beat your ass. Like, to be honest, like even when you spilled that water, you made sure to go tell him, I didn't do anything to sabotage you because you didn't want that smoke, which is fine. But like, let's all band together.
Which is something else that irritated me about Kelton.
Is the issue.
If DNC and Red, why in the hell would you approach him to be like, no, I wasn't trying to make you lose a fight? I would be out of his fucking view. Like, I would be on the goddamn roof. Like, I would just be out of that man's
baby, that's a bull in a China shop. Baby. Wrecking shop, baby. Like,
my goodness, like, no. So,
everything in sight.
I mean, I get Kelton like wanting to like make peace and, you know, I guess like ease attention, but if that man is on 10, stay the fuck away from him. Like, I feel bad that he got like popped, but I felt like if D didn't pop him, then Vonnie was gonna pop Kelton. Like, kind of true. Was kind of doing. Kelton was just kind of doing too much that episode. Not doing too much. I'm sorry. It's just
was he drunk then too?
He jumped in.
No, was he drunk then too? Because you know he does the most in the latest episodes.
So no, I think he was sober.
Alcohol.
No, I think he was sober during the fight.
Well, like, because I'm just like, why would you hold somebody back when someone's trying to attack them? It doesn't make any sense. Like, the fuck? And I salute Vonnie because he's like, I'm not a runner. Like, if you want to fight, we'll fight. I don't want to fight you, and I'm tired of fighting you. But if you want to fight, like, I'm gonna defend myself. And I'm like, I agree with that. Like, you gotta defend yourself. Like,
yeah, Vonnie said, I just told this bitch I don't want to fight her. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It was him still biting his finger in between fights for me. I was like,
him walking on the garage.
What is this, honey?
I'm like, Vonnie
just like, what the fuck?
They was in that garage.
Oh my god! But they really was. I mean, nothing but space and opportunity from what we could see. But Shout out to Morris Galu. Is that if that's how you pronounce it? Opinion on Kelton. He should have been on a different show. He's cool and entertaining, but not a bad boy. Very true. Very true. I see that for a lot of the people on this show. And like you think that he should have been on another show. I think that some of the other people shouldn't have been on any show. No shade. Like not to dump on them, but I just feel like they were just if any of y'all watched Baddie South or not Baddie South, I'm sorry. What's that other show called? It's like a spinoff of not spinoff, but it's like that type of show. It's like a Bad Girls type of show. South Central Baddies. If you watch South Central Baddies, you know it's like 4 or 5 people in the house that don't do nothing. They just kind of sit around, eat chips, give their commentary every now and then. Like furniture. And I feel like that's kind of what's I feel like this show also kind of has that. Yes. I don't think Jacob and Alex are bad boys either. And that's no shade to them. I just feel like they're not reality show material. They're just chilling. And I mean, that's
they were only casted because they were
outside of,
and I'm sticking to that. No offense to anybody on Gemini Filmz production, but they were only casted because they was light skinned. Not this bitch leaving alive. I'm just saying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
You in this slander, child. This is.
Tell me I'm lying, baby. At least Rocky was light. Rocky last season, he was light skinned. He had personality. Steven, as unstable and as he was cool too. Light skinned, he had personality. Jacob and Alex were only chosen for the season because of what they look like.
They was light skinned. Baby, Alex ain't do nothing but whop Justice and smash them damn fries.
French fries while D was going home. I said D's outro was longer than the CBS receipt. I said, if I don't get to the goddamn point, I said,
baby, he was hugging everybody. I'm like,
this the grassy ass outro.
Can you go home? Yeah. Right. They should have had his photo fade out like on America's Next Top Model when they got eliminated. And then they play the music in the background.
You was a fool.
Like, baby, take it forever. Like,
no, America's Next Top Model.
Kelton was giving part-time show security. Most definitely. He was definitely giving show security.
Baby, I feel so bad for
where's Montel? I feel like Montel should have been security.
No, very true. Shout out to Karma. Like, Karma definitely should have been security.
Montel should have definitely been security. Because you know he known for fighting. I was like, known for fighting. I don't know about that, but okay. I thought you was known for commentating, but okay. Shout out to the Come Up New York.
Oh my gosh.
But let me highlight a couple comments before we move on. No, I would be like, do you want to fight next or what? Because I don't get bullied or walk on eggshells. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, like I could have easily saw Bonnie try to fight Kelton because it's just like I'm already angry and I'm already trying to defend myself and you holding me back. If I get whopped because you're holding me down, when I get free, I'm going to whop you too. Like I'm like because you're literally hindering me in this fight. Like you're the reason why I'm getting tagged right now. Shout out to Pickens Plays.
Pickens Plays in the building. Thank you for being here.
Cola.
Allegedly.
Cola.
Allegedly.
And I appreciate you. You putting that in some sort of. You basically putting that in a code. If that makes sense. Kelton should have stayed out of it.
It should have said he got that.
And didn't have to play bodyguard.
I would have caught that. And that would have been cold.
That Rocky Rod baby. Shout out to Detroit, but that Rocky Rod baby. Most started a little bit.
Oh my god, baby. I said Rocky Rod in a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, we're back.
Have your chest burning. But yes, Diego, Kelton, Bonnie, D, Justice, and 2 others. Anyone would have been a litter season 8. Oh, okay. I could see that. I mean, Kelton, I will say Kelton does have personality. Like, I do feel like he is likable, which I feel like I don't want to say that Jacob isn't likable, but I just feel like he doesn't do anything. It's just like, I want to know why you signed up for this. Like, you literally just here. Like, you're not really doing nothing. None of these children seem to be able to hold their liquor. True, Trey Carter. Yeah. At least I see them eating. Because last season, they weren't eating shit. It was just...
Maybe it was just sucking
Casamigos and Grey Goose and yes. Like, Well, people subscribe to the defend in public, correct in private. See, I agree with that, but I feel like if you're wilding, I need to correct you right now.
Right.
Like I feel like if
In the
you're
moment.
doing the most right now, because you listen, you were bold enough to act crazy in public. I got to be bold enough to correct you in public. Like, I mean, now if it's some little shit, like okay, like now you know you shouldn't have said that shit. Like I'll wait till like after we're not in public. But if you wilding, like I might need to correct you right then and there. All Jacob do is narrate, be neutral, and not appropriate black culture. Baby, he might be giving a Cardi tea. You know they say Cardi is one of us allegedly, but maybe that's what his tea is.
You know, we're not about to go into geography and school the girls, but everybody is from the motherland, not the land, okay, not Cleveland.
Oh no, let's not do that. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. Because everybody has ties to the motherland, but everybody ain't from the motherland.
Well, let's just say civilization started in the motherland.
Baby, everybody ain't got this melanin.
Say that. Very true. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's just say civilization started in the motherland. We're not about to do that. Yeah, Jacob and these.
I'm sorry, Magic User. Not to cut you off, but I just have to highlight this real quick. He said he was tweaking. He really did start to tweak more and more. So he was really proving Vonnie right. I don't know if you're talking about D. No, you must be talking about D. But yeah, he kind of proved him right more and more. But yeah, you were gonna say something about Jacob.
Oh, Jacob and these the backward. Thank God he didn't show up in no cornrows. Nah, that would have been a big red flag.
Baby.
But yeah, Jacob appropriate.
Or some locks.
Some faux locks. Some crochet locks, baby. That's what he should have came with. Baby.
He should have showed up with his good girlfriend named Tokyo to do his hair.
His cornrows.
Deep cut. But yes.
Come through BGC 16.
Right? All these BGC references. Jacob always looked like he missed not the last 2 showers. I think it's the beard. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he would be cute if he shaved the beard. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like the beard looks a little patchy and it just makes him look a little rough, you know, and not in a good way. No shade.
Since we own Jacob beard, and I'm not being shady, thank the Lord that I have the beard that I have. But can we talk about Beijing beards? Royal Geo, the Circle NYC this season in a confessional with that nut ass Beijing beard. I know this is a completely different show, but I just had to get it off my chest. I saw it and I was like,
not a Beijing beard.
You couldn't have blended. Say that shit. But let me stop before my beard start getting patchy. Baby.
Let me scoot on to the next topic because we're about to get me in trouble. Thank you, Morris, for
if your beard does not fully connect, cut that shit, baby.
Public service announcement.
PSA. Okay.
But what did we think of episode 10? So what happened to episode 10? That was the episode where D went home episode 9, right? Because he went home after fighting, and then Vonnie went home episode 10. Vonnie going home was sad. Like I feel like he was kind of the show. He was really funny, and I don't know. I just miss his personality. Hopefully, he ends up on something else because I could see him on like The Come Up or something like that. He does have a personality for TV for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't like his first time either trying to do reality TV or being on reality TV. But then is this when Kelton talked about his status, his HIV status? Okay, so yeah, we can talk about that real quick. I thought that was super brave of him to talk about that. I mean, like, I always feel like in environments like this where people are always fighting and you have to be on defense mode, like, and at any point somebody could like try to come for you. I always like think it's cool that like people take time to like be vulnerable and talk about like the things that are going on in their life. And we always talk about how like we wish that instead of like the fake drama or the drama that's being put on, like people actually decide to talk about the things that are going on in their life. And I'm glad that he did that. And he just kind of spoke on like, you know, like, I guess kind of how he contracted it, the space he was in when he contracted it. And he was just being honest, saying that, you know, he was being promiscuous. And he touched on something that I feel like we don't really talk about a lot in the community, not to get on my soapbox, but he kind of talked about how like he was, you know, kind of promiscuous. And I guess the promiscuity came from him not really valuing himself and him having low self-esteem. And I feel like that's a really important thing to touch on, just because I feel like that's not really talked about a lot. Like people, like being promiscuous is kind of talked about, you know, sexuality is talked about, but I feel like the reasons why people are promiscuous isn't always like talked about. And it's like, you know, having like care in yourself and like building yourself up, and like, you know, if you don't have a lot of self-confidence, looking to other people to kind of like help you develop that confidence, because if you don't have that confidence, it can leave you vulnerable to like being taken advantage of by people, and then you end up with like an ailment or something that affects your life drastically. So I like how he talked about that, and he talked about his reasons behind it. What did you think of the topic?
I thought it was like extremely brave. I think it's something that it's crazy that like living in like 2023, a lot of Black gay men don't educate themselves on like the topic of like HIV and AIDS, especially since, you know, Kelvin.
That's another thing.
He's like undetectable, so the transmission rate is extremely low because, you know, his medication or whatever. So it just kind of reminded me,
you know what it kind of gave
girlfriends, where
I was just about to say
I think her college friend had contracted, you know, the virus from her lover or something like that, and how they were kind of just like, you know. So I commend Kelvin, because it takes a tremendous amount of strength to
kind of speak on that.
Yeah, to speak on that, to open up, be vulnerable in front of like thousands of people, and then to be vulnerable in front of like a group of people that you probably had only known for maybe like a day or two at that point. So I thought it was
no,
great.
for sure.
I did like this.
That's so funny, because I was literally about to touch on that, like the girlfriend's episode where she like cut her finger, and literally everybody jumped back. Like that's kind of what it was given, like, because they were like, oh, like, I honestly, if I was there, I would have been like, y'all, it's not airborne, like, like you can't get it from breathing the same air. So like, calm, like, relax. But yeah, that was also kind of weird, because like, I think it was Darian that was like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about that. And I'm like, no shade, but you a Black gay man, and you're a gay man, and you don't know about HIV. Like, I mean, I feel like everybody should educate themselves, gay, straight, Black, white, old, young, whatever. But like, as somebody who's like specifically affected by this topic, like when you look at the rates of HIV, like Black gay men are like affected by it like the most, honestly. So like, I don't know, for him to be like, I don't know nothing about that, I'm just like, but then you have to be conscious of, I guess, like, I don't know where people's head is at and like what they're aware of and what they know, I guess. But it was kind of weird that he didn't really like, he was kind of like, I don't know nothing about that. And I'm like, how do you not know about it? Like, as somebody who dates Black gay men, you are a Black gay man.
And technically swap
this that was kind of weird.
Stranger, no shade. No, I'm like,
well, I mean, he ain't getting HIV from that, but you know, still, like, he's, you know, he's out here in the world, so I feel like everybody should educate themselves. But I feel like that would have been a good time to educate people, but you know, maybe time and place. But I commend him. Said his castmates seem so ignorant. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed very weird. Especially since there's so much information out there. Like, there's YouTube videos, there's articles, I'm sure there's even Instagram posts that give you like main facts about HIV. So like, I don't know. To me, it's like we're at a point where the information is overwhelming, but like people still don't want to, you know, absorb it or whatever. Right. When Jacob asked Vonnie if he wanted to run his hands through his hair one last time, I wanted to say, sir, are you gonna wash it first? I can't. Sorry, I highlighted this comment without even paying attention. But yeah, I mean, maybe that would have been the moisture from the grease, you know, in his hair. Okay. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. He's on Amazon searching links for the beards right now.
Oh, no, he got that Farrell beard. What is it, King Farrell?
Wait.
From
shout out to Spicy Original.
That shouts to girl Spicy Original.
Who? Yes, thank you for being here. Wait, who?
Jacob about to go get that King Pharaoh beer from South Central Playboys. You know he got that lace front beer.
yeah. That big ass beard. But yes, shout out to Spicy Original. Searching lace front beards right now. Yes, that is too fucking funny. But let me see. A small part of me feels like Kelton's openness in episode 10 played out a bit of how they were treating him being drunk episode 11. I did kind of get that vibe. I feel like he was doing the most. Telling people to suck his titties. I was like, oh my God, okay, you might need to go to bed. You're doing the most right now. But I did kind of get that vibe, especially like obviously watching that episode and then watching episode 10 or watching episode 10, then watching this episode. I was like, I wonder how much they kind of feel like, like, I don't know, your diagnosis and you like just kind of like acting wild. I don't know. But that part, blood can travel through the mouth. All these ninjas with gingivitis. Well, yes, I know open sores. If you have open sores, but I wasn't counting on them having gingivitis. So yeah, you're right. That's something to consider, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Kelton has personality and story, but not for bad boys. Maybe the coke. The come up. I see what you mean. I thought you were being funny. He's so lovable, but not a bad boy. Still love Kelton. Yeah, he definitely has some layers to him. I was like, yeah, it's like coca, child. What's the coca? But yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But yeah, I definitely see why he was added, but this is giving more of a real world tea, not necessarily a Bad Boys Club tea, which I feel like I understand. Like, I don't want it to be like all fighting and like terrible, negative shit, but like, at the same time, it's just kind of like a lot of the girls are just chilling. They're not really doing nothing. So yeah, but outside of him disclosing his status, I'm trying to think of what else happened in episode 10. You could tell I take no notes.
But Bonnie going home and Kelton disclosing his status, that's really.
So that was pretty much it. Okay. So let's get into episode 11. Definitely, if we missed something, definitely let us know. Like, if you want to hear our thoughts on something, just definitely put it in the chat. But yeah. So this episode, Bonnie went home. So they're down 2 people. I guess they're gonna get 2 replacements, even though it's kind of the end of the season, I'm assuming.
Well, you know what happened when they brought that replacement last season at the last minute.
Child, that was giving. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to Jalil coming through with the tea. Episodes 1 through 11 was all 1 week. Week 2 starts now. Are you fucking serious? All this shit happened in 1 week? You know what? Now I get where Jacob and Alex are coming from. I'd be tired as fuck too if all this shit happened in 1 week. I would be fucking done. Like, bro, I need to chill because this is too much. I cannot believe all that shit happened in 1 fucking week. That's too much. Way too much. But yes, thank you, Spicy Original. Thank you for shouting out. If you're liking what you're seeing here, definitely subscribe and also hit that like button. We will definitely appreciate you for that. But yes, long ass days. My goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. But yeah. Well, there were no pets in the house. Thank you. No pets being held hostage. I know AS58 was on they ass. Like, y'all torturing animals in there? Y'all subjecting these animals to this cruelty. Nice. Like, if you had Sarah McLachlan on their ass in the arms of an angel, okay? He said, from Wednesday to Monday, all that happened. Ooh, my goodness. I can't. This feels like sensory overload. It must be one first week to be the first week long. Yeah, that's a lot. I can't deal with that. But yeah, this episode, not much happened, but a couple things happened, I guess you could say. First, I guess we could talk about since we were talking about Kelton, how y'all feel about Kelton getting drunk boots and coming home and doing the most? I thought it was
cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
weird. Yeah, it was cringe. It was
I wish he
definitely
just would have
cringe.
went to sleep.
Yeah. It's like a level of drunkenness where you like have no like filter. Like you know how like when you're sober, even when you're drunk, it's like or kind of drunk, you're like you still know how to like conduct yourself. And I feel like he had reached a point past that where it's just like I'm just like doing the most. And I feel like that's cringy as fuck. That was a good word to use. He's very cringy. Um oh, but yeah, he also he was drunk, struck a producer. I don't know when this happened. I don't know if they were in the Uber or if this was outside the club or what, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. I kind of want to see what happened. Did the did the producer square up? Because I know I would have. Like you got me fucked up. Like I'll become an honorary bad boy right now because you hit me, especially like hard. Like no.
No shade to Gemini Filmz, but is this
That's what
getting
I
when
want to
they
know.
said that Kelvin last season was spitting on people with no footage? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So much is happening, but they just completely forgot to film Kelvin like allegedly spitting on him. So,
I mean,
is it one of that or did Kelvin?
Well, I was wondering.
Kelton did say that he took ownership for it and he did a pot. So
he did say he did it. Yeah, he did say he did it. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. I don't know why he decided to punch somebody. It's always weird when people get super drunk because I don't want to say the real them comes out, but like they start to like I don't know, they start to do weird shit, and it's like, was this in your mind when you were sober and you just were you had enough like refinement to not do this stuff, or like are you just doing this because you're drunk? Why does your mind change when you're drunk? Like it's just weird. But yeah, Show Pro, it made us cringe too. But he was drunk. I mean, I don't know. I'm real chill on the but they were drunk type shit because I just feel like even when you're drunk, you're still liable for the shit that you do. I mean, I kind of want to give him a little leeway just because he was drunk. At the same time, like I don't want to blame it too much on the alcohol because he still decided to get drunk, knowing that he acts like this. I'm assuming this is not the first time that he's gotten drunk. So, do y'all want an exclusive child? We might need one at the closer to the reunion. We might need a little because that's definitely there's definitely some holes that need to be there's definitely some things that need to be filled in. Y'all got to be professional. You can't square with the cast members, baby. If he hit me, I might have to consider because like I could put up with you throwing up. I could put up with you cussing me out, but you hitting me, like I don't know. Why Kelton fights don't get caught on camera. Ooh, what other fight did he have?
When he attacked them.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's that's another example. I hate he drunk to the point of being unaware of his environment. Darian should have left him in bed. You know what's also really funny? How do people get well, I mean, I guess I've done this before, but as I get older, I'm not getting that fucking drunk when I'm outside of my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I get like super, super drunk, like that's scary as fuck to be that drunk and like just like outside of your house in the care of people that you just met. Like that's kind of scary because they could do whatever they want. I mean, luckily they're like decent people, but it's just like you never know. Like people can take advantage of you when you get that drunk,
Facts.
So yeah, I'll be definitely cool on that. Sometimes you get drunker than expected. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I still just feel like he was doing the most. Asking them to suck his titties. I was like, what is going on? Like, this is a lot. Like, and they was kind of like, but here's the thing with the group. I feel like they felt the way after the fact, which I understand where they're coming from because their boundaries were crossed. Like Justice was saying, like, oh, I felt uncomfortable. I get that. But at the same time, y'all was indulging this man the night that he got drunk. Like, I feel like as drunk as he should have been, I feel like when he punched somebody, like, I don't know where he punched them, but when he punched somebody, I don't know why I imagine like he punched like a producer in the back of the head when they were like in the Uber or something. But when he punched the producer, I don't know why in my mind that's what happened. But right. But I feel like they should have put him to bed. Like, and I know he was wilding, but I would have been like, at that point, I would have been like, you need to take your drunk ass to bed. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You better calm your drunk ass down.
You better calm your drunk ass down, because at this point, it's becoming like you're doing too much and it's pissing me off. So you just need to take your ass to bed. Like, you gonna act like a child, I'm gonna treat you like a child. Take your ass to bed. You did too much. Go to bed. Wake up. You'll be more sober, and you'll be able to like hang out and chill with us. But right now, you on timeout. Take your ass to bed. But they were like, you want to drink some more, or you want to go to bed? Like, bitch, no. There's no drink some more. Or they didn't say that he wanted. They didn't ask him if he wanted to drink some more, but they asked him if he wanted to stay up longer. And I'm like, no, you need to go to bed. You're out for the count. But yeah, Pick and Play says, I get the feeling Kelton thinks he's a bad boy because of his past, but in his sober mind, he can control it. But when he's drunk, him, and who he wants to be, gets brought out. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe the old bad boy, or the old him, the bad boy in him comes out. I can see that. Child, that's a lot. Then I don't want to know him in his past, because he was doing a lot. Like, the hypocrisy of the last episode. Episode 1 was huge with the whole Justice and Diego waking up Alex, but Darian does the same to Kelton. Ooh. And there it is. Like,
I forgot they did kind of feel some type of way about Justice and Diego getting Alex on the bed.
But
was laid up like somebody mama though.
Right? He did just whoop somebody. So maybe that's why he was laid up like somebody.
Well, he was laid up, I think, before he whooped Justice, and then was laid up even more after he whooped Justice.
True. I feel also that the punch to the producer may have played a part in them playing all of the embarrassing ass footage. I can see that. I can see that producer feeling some type of way and being like, you know that, play that shit. Embarrassing. Like, hey Darian, thank you for being here.
Hey Darian, yes,
appreciate you for being here. Yes.
I was about to say on this Good Friday. Today is not Friday. Oh my god.
Wait. Can Darian stop with the British boys having him cosplay an inner white woman? You know what? I don't mind the British boys, but this is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Not cosplaying as an inner white. I'm sorry. That has me screaming. Yeah, I got secondhand embarrassment watching Kelton. I feel bad for him low key. I did. I mean, did y'all feel like he was being like, because I feel like Justice felt uncomfortable and he had a right to feel uncomfortable, but did y'all feel like he was being violent or that he was gonna do something? Or did y'all just think he was wilding and he needed to chill?
I think he was just wilding and he needed to chill. Like,
okay. I want Darian, why you pull that baby out of bed?
My goodness.
Well, here, okay, so he says, I didn't pull him out of bed. He came home super drunk, and I went in there to check on him since he was alone. Aside from being with one producer, literally the first thing I asked was, "Are you okay?" Okay, so he was just trying to check on him. Okay. Child, them watching Kelton try to get up after he was drunk on the ground, I'm like, this is awkward as fuck. Like, I was just like, send that baby to bed, like, cause he's
somebody turn the mic off. That's what he's giving.
Turn it off. He's the one that said he still wanted to party. He's a grown man. I'm not telling him what to do. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's also a level of like, you drunk, you don't know what you're saying. Everybody in this motherfucker trying to help you out. Shout out to Bad Girls Club. I don't know why I got that. Why Bad Girls Club is stuck in my head. But I feel like it gets to a level. Yes, I feel like it gets to a point where it's like, listen, for the safety of everybody in this bitch, you need to take your ass to bed. I know you a grown ass man, but you need to go to bed. Like, you doing the most. Like, you a grown ass man, but you let yourself get this drunk. Like, to the point where you're like doing the most. Like, so like I said, you're gonna act like a child. I gotta treat you like a child now. So that's just my philosophy. That's what I think of. I just need Justice to stop talking in circles. Like, what you say, like what you say, like what you mean, and stop trying to deliver your issues and news with this concussion. You think he still got a concussion from fighting Alex? Shit, probably still got a concussion from fighting D.
Probably got a concussion from making love to D. Because that's coming up next.
You know what?
Darian
humping and
we'll come back next review, Darian.
Not humping and thumping.
About that bomb. Because that was a plot twist.
Let us know about that bomb.
I did not see that plot twist coming. That's why I said since Vonnie left.
That was a plot twist.
Pussy Sisters. Because I did not see that. I did not see that coming.
I was like,
let the man beat on you in more ways than one. I said Justice.
I said
just big goofy dumb bitch.
Well, you know, he said, "Oh, big goofy bitch." But when he like approached D, like, I kind of feel something for you. I'm like, didn't this boy attack you? Didn't y'all fight? I don't know. Like, I feel like if I fight somebody, I feel like we can be cordial, but I don't think we'll ever be friends, and we definitely not gonna like around. Like,
there would never be any type of sexual
like what? Bitch, you touch my body in one way, you definitely not gonna touch my body in the other way. Like, come on.
See, this is a point. This is a moment where I wish I had an Onika reference, just to solidify. And when I don't have one.
Listen,
but no, ain't no way.
You know my bop one way, you're not about to know my bop another way. Shout out to Barbie. Central Baddie.
What Barbie say? They know my bop. No, I don't know your bop. They know my bop.
Okay. Like,
I know. I don't know, but there's no way.
It's not happening.
You're gonna like assault me unprovoked, and then I'm gonna express feelings of attraction. He was like, I just want to see if there was sexual attention. You thought he popped you because there was sexual attention, Justice?
That's what I want to know. I mean, that could happen, but I'm just like, after he popped you, it's a no. Like, what? Hey, different folks for different folks.
I mean, it's his own. Do what you do, because it gave us some juice. He pulled Darian to the porch, baby, to the sun porch, and said, I've been fucking you. Barbara, this is Shirley. And Darian should have pulled out that mace. That's when Darian should have just put out that dog spray.
I'm coming to you, woman to woman.
Woman to woman.
Like, I gotta
Darian should have just pulled out
the man you're in love with is mine. Like, I can't. Justice felt uncomfortable because he didn't find Kel attractive. If it was D, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. If it was D, I mean, he has the right to reject or accept anybody that he wants, but it's still interesting that, like, you accepted D, but Kelton is like,
twice.
Ooh.
Well, at least Justice got his.
Didn't he have his mouth leaking?
Well, Justice got his lick back in more ways than one. Get your lick back. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Not him getting his lick back. Didn't I tell you I was gonna get my lick back?
He got his lick back.
Like,
goodness. No.
And I'm fighting the urge for an Onika reference. It's in my head.
It's crazy because you said I ain't even gonna lick back, and I instantly thought of that SpongeBob episode where he was teasing Patrick with that chocolate bar.
He can almost taste it, baby.
I'm so close.
Oh my god, we are some food.
SpongeBob, old school SpongeBob, baby.
I said this is real homoerotic. Even as a child, I was like, this is real weird. This is real strange.
I cannot wait to say that at work. Baby, I'm so close to getting this done. I can almost taste it. Goodness.
I said, I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna keep watching this episode.
But
anyway,
Justice indeed. That was crazy because I really did not see that coming. I just want to know what in Justice's head. How did they go from we physically fought to there might be some sexual tension behind us fighting?
I mean, it's more common than we think. I mean, we've seen that and we've seen that before.
No shade. I thought that was something more common with like lesbians. Not you know. Not the maggots.
Mm-hmm.
Not the maggots.
Not the maggots.
I'm sorry.
Do you think that's the type of energy that the not to derail, but chasing Dallas? Do you think that's the energy they had with Kiki at the damn crew lounge? Shout out to anybody that watches Chasing Dallas. But you know, if you watch Chasing Dallas, they was pressed by the straight,
baby.
The straights at crew lounge, and I'm just wondering if that's giving the same energy.
Not the straights, very much so. Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Maybe y'all have let us know in the comments, but could you like be attracted to somebody that you like fought? Like, could you see yourself like doing any type of relationship with somebody that you
like? If we
fought,
if we like argued, then yeah, why not? If we like got in each other's face and like we were like about to fight, like okay, yeah, maybe. But like once we physically like put hands on each other and we are fighting, we are squabbling in these streets, like it's a no for me. But yeah, like I said,
I won't say it's like up every time, but there's just like that boundary where it's like you could pop on me at any time. So like no,
I mean,
don't do that.
You really, literally, you really could pop on at any time.
So many jokes from this scenario. He did pop on him.
Baby, he popped him and then he popped him and then he popped him, baby.
My goodness.
I cannot.
And you know Roddy Ricch got a song called Poppin'.
It's a couple people that have songs called Poppin'. I think Rico Nasty has a song called Poppin'. I'm a poppin' ass bitch. Let me remind you. Yes. But anyway, Darian said, I told him not to drink anymore, gave him water. There was no stopping him once he heard. There's no stopping him after he heard Beyonce.
Okay. Ooh, what Beyonce song was playing?
Honestly, like, that's what I want to know. Yeah, what Beyonce song? Was it from Renaissance?
Ooh, I hope it was from Renaissance. That's what I want to know.
But
or it could have been Freakum Dress.
I'm not gonna lie.
It should have been Freakum Dress.
I could see Freakum Dress. I could see Freakum Dress. But yeah, let me highlight some more comments. Here comes Darian to explain himself and justify himself. I'm out. Nice. Y'all can't carry. What? Morris, you ain't gotta leave just because Darian here? Damn. It's given. I don't even want to be in the same room. No, I'm just playing. Like, damn. Okay, Morris.
Why are you reading this bitch? No shade.
Like, Jesus. Well, shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to Darian that decided to pop through. Exactly, because both Justice and Jacob are given no fats, no femmes apply. Oh, why just Jacob? Alex not giving that? Wait, why is it just Justice and Alex Pickens?
Because of the way they were looking at Kelton.
Justice and
coming
Jacob.
Off his garments. Can we also talk about Kelton's undergarments? His garments being above his waist, above his navel. Like, not you in these.
Who was kind of giving
girdle.
It was kind of giving a. I didn't really watch the show like that, but the dad from Family Matters. That's kind of what it was giving. No shade, but that's
Carl Winslow. Okay.
Yes. It was giving a Carl Winslow tee. It was the shape and like the pants. Like, it was just giving like Carl Winslow. Definitely giving a Carl Winslow tee. No shade. But yes.
I can't.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
My goodness. That song is for birds.
Definitely give it
that is such a bird song.
That song is definitely for birds. Yes.
Baby.
A side chick special. Yes. Also, can we talk about how Justice literally sat on Beyonce's internet, fake crying about a relationship that we didn't even know about, only for him to end up messing around with D. Mm-hmm. I'm like, don't you think the person that you're talking to has this situation with? Don't you think you'll be more upset that you messed around with D versus you licking his nipples and ass cheeks? Like, and yeah, I'm just like,
correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the same person that Justice had cheated on previously? Whore! My
and there you go. And there you go. What? Listen, how much would you have to be paid to listen to Justice explain why he cheated on his partner?
I actually have a question for you, co-host. It's gonna be off the record. It's gonna be off the record. I have a thought as to why homeboy be in a confessional foaming in the mouth.
Not foaming. You know what? I got my finger on this remove. So go ahead. Go ahead and act crazy if you want to. Go ahead and act crazy.
I'm just saying, given what justice or knowing what justice has been given in this house, I have a reason why homeboy might be foaming at the mouth. I have a
before you go into that. Wait, not goofy bitch. Big old goofy bitch. I'm sorry. Also, shout out to Trey Sully for also referencing Bad Girls Club. Nikki, you're drunk. Nikki, you're drunk. Nikki, you're drunk. Right before she got popped. Shout out to Valentina.
Got the Mario coins banged on her head.
Before she got popped. She was drunk, but she popped the shit out of you though. So what does that say about you, Valentina? Anyway, that's Bad Boys Club. We on Bad Boys Club. Someone literally pulled his arm when he was in bed because he attempted to not get up at first, but they said you gonna get your ass up. You gonna embarrass yourself. Go ahead.
My goodness.
Touch my body. Put me on the floor. Yes. Period. I'm screaming. Definitely giving justice. Maybe a bunch of them had an abuse kink. If they like you, they'll pick on you and mess with you. the grade school logic. Yeah.
I.e. Helga
I can see that. But somebody attacking you is different from somebody picking on you. Like if they had words and then they decided to, go and do what they do, that makes sense. But the minute somebody punches you, like,
and that man,
I don't know.
Goodness.
Kel Winslow. I can't.
I'm Justice is Cherry. My goodness.
Like. Oh my God! It was Church Girl. I believe.
Not see coming.
Not Church Girl. I can't. Oh my God, that is too funny.
Has that ever happened on Club where they fought and then hooked up? Well, I know Camila and Amy hooked up, then fought.
And then they fought,
has anybody
Most
ever
hook up and then they fight?
Okay. Goodness.
Yeah, I don't know of anybody that fought and then they hooked up. So, yeah. But that I have a boyfriend reveal from Jacob and Justice has me out of left field. Took me out of left field because y'all been silent all this. Yeah, it's crazy because Jacob also said that, like, low key, like, I guess when they were like when they were basically like talking to Kelton about his behavior when he was drunk, he's like, yeah, I'm spoken for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you've been in the house this long and we didn't know you had a boyfriend or you had a partner or you was messing with somebody.
Or a pussy sister. I'm just saying.
What if he looked over at Alex and Alex was like,
they be sharing the same bed, sleeping in the same bed, and you know what Nia Lee said.
What if he? I'm not even gonna address that. But what if he was like, I'm spoken for, but we looking for a third, and looked over at Alex? Because I feel like that's the type of energy that is given.
Well, actually, I feel like Darius D and Jacob were a thing. They were a menage. And then D leaving the house and D sleeping with Justice kind of just, threw that into a tizzy, a frenzy. So I feel like they're trying to
all this swap fluid.
All this swapping.
Saliva. They didn't have an orgy in the living room like last season.
Very true. I forgot orgy gate. I forgot about that. Hit the light skin that doesn't like the melanated brothers, and they're doing some things with the melanated brothers.
I had so much to say about
darker skinned men,
and then here you go,
gobbling that darkness, choking on it,
just like a bird.
Very much.
Thank you, Morris. Yes, because plays Jacob talking about being taken like somebody wanted him, or Justice really. You know what? Somebody want them. I'm sure somebody want them. It's no shade. They've been sleeping in the same bed. A lot of the people sleep in the same bed. You sleeping in the same bed as somebody in the house?
No, absolutely not.
Maybe I'm just an antisocial ass bitch. But I'm like, even if we cool, bitch, I have my own bed.
Why my own bed? Hell no. I'm not
like, what the fuck?
I'm dating you or in a relationship. Hell no.
Right? It's giving Cat from season 5. Like, I'm grown. I ain't sleeping in the bed with her. The hell? Like,
right. Sip this to Jamaica and put them in them down twin bed.
Right? Got me fucked up. Hey, Will.
My gosh. Thanks for being here. Shout out to everybody that's here. Like, it's just crazy because like it's a Monday and this live kind of just feels like it's like a Friday or like a weekend. So thank you for everybody that came through and, you know, commented and, you know, chopped it up with us. You know.
Is Jacob's boyfriend Alex like those? I mean,
scissors. That's the L word, baby.
You should just. I wish I had some scissors next to me.
See, yeah, I was gonna do
just cut the scissors.
That's what it is.
Not them scissoring. My goodness. So, well, somebody earlier said, "Sisterhood of the Traveling Panties." I say Brotherhood of the Traveling Boy Shorts.
I feel like they bounce from like different like gay clubs to look for recruits.
Ooh, not a recruit tee.
Maybe a halfway house. You know what? My bad.
You know, and here you go, bringing the devil into the.
Whoa!
Never gotta call on the devil when you hear. You just gotta, you know.
Whoa! Justice hooked up with D after D whooped his ass, so that kind of introduced the devil.
Is you saying this is giving a halfway house tea?
Kind of fighting and fucking. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a taint.
Just a tange, baby. Just a tange.
This season is wild. Like, I'm really stuck on Justice and D having
the violence. The fucking pipeline is a little too common.
It's crazy. And it's crazy because last season was violent as hell, but they didn't really have like the whole swapping aspect.
They didn't mess around. Yeah.
Well,
could you imagine if like? Right. Yeah, but they were all cool. Could you imagine if like? I don't know, Rocky or like fucking like Lilo and like Lilo and like Kelvin like started messing around. Like you'd be like, what the fuck? Like I mean maybe it's sexual tension, but for them to actually mess around, I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot for me. That's exactly what I think. Like, y'all ain't hot. I mean, you ain't gotta be hot to have a partner though. I mean, I could see Jacob having a partner. He seems very understanding. Like, I feel like he seems like mature, but like
Jacob is a follower. When Vonnie kept going after, once D kept going after Vonnie and Jacob was in his confession, was like, oh, I understand why he felt like he kept. I didn't want to get in the crossfire. Like, bitch, just say you're scared and just keep it moving. Like, Jacob is a follower.
You were so scared. You were so scared. Like.
That's what it was. I was trying to quote something. I can't think of what it was. But yeah, Jacob is a follower. Like earlier in the season, I thought he was going to be like the kind of level-headed one, mature one. But once he,
you know what's crazy? I thought he was gonna.
I was like, no, he's a waste of space.
I thought he was gonna be a leader. I didn't think he was gonna like run the house, but I really thought he was gonna be like a leader. But no, he's definitely just giving like furniture, and then like a narrator. I'm just like. Jacob, we saw the shit happen. Like, we already saw the shit. Like, we don't need you to recount what happened. Like,
it's giving. You're
not even giving us
on the Bad Girls Club,
right? Like,
shout out to her. Like, she's going on. Baby, I know that bank account is pretty.
That damn voice work. Not to throw salt in the wound, but how light was Justice getting construction work done? Wait. Not to throw salt in the wound, but how light was Justice getting construction work done? The rooms were next to each other. I'm sure sound travels
faster than the speed of light.
You make construction work done.
You know,
the girls can be very quiet. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
Well, there is a theory.
Do you think at the end D was like, "Shh, don't tell nobody"?
You know what he should have did? Should have put his toe in his mouth and should have been like, didn't mean to wake you. My goodness.
You know what?
Family Guy.
But
they allegedly saying that the house is Maybe there was no noise being made because there wasn't a top in the house. Now that's what the comments on YouTube is saying. There was an authentic top in the house.
Oh God, here we go with the top shaming. We don't top shame, we don't bottom shame, we don't kink shame, we don't mom shame.
We don't mom shame.
I think D's giving.
We kind of top shame.
Yeah,
we kind of top shame.
D's kind of. D kind of gives top. Like I don't think I don't question that from him. I don't know.
I kind of not really question it, but his trade started cracking during his argument with Vonnie in the hot tub. When Vonnie had on the road.
I mean, there are feminine tops though. I don't know. I feel like
there are feminine tops, but
girls
like D presented mask because don't call me a bitch. I don't play like that. But when he got into it with Vonnie, the whole I'm mask presenting kind of started to slip once he was in this argument with Vonnie. So I just feel like if you're gonna present one way, you should just I guess present that like it's kind of.
I feel like that happens with everybody though. Like I feel like some people it's like they present in one way, but then when they get angry, it's like they may get a little more feminine, or when they're at the club dancing, they might get a little more feminine.
So
I don't think it's traded.
When she said that,
I don't think he was
her accent.
Not Becky Buck. Wow. I don't think he was giving trade. I think he was giving top, but he was giving like a gay top, like a gay boy that's a top. Like I don't think he was giving trade. Now, if he was trying to give trade, and then like if he was trying to give that, then I'm like, okay, yeah, that cracked because he wasn't giving trade. But like, I feel like when it comes to like him being a top, like not him getting jackhammered. You know what? You know it still sends me when they're like, what did somebody the producer said to Darian, like, did y'all when he was talking about D, like did y'all
I never slept with Darian, and whoever said that can kiss my ass.
No shame. It got very Karen, no shame. Like it got very like whoever said that could kiss my ass. So I'm like, okay, Darian. Like I cannot. Darian's ex pictures and Diego's boyfriend. Darian's ex pictures and Diego's boyfriend, even Justice's boy, on a FaceTime. Okay. Wait. Can you clarify more? Let us know. Apparently trauma travels faster than sound. Getting me down after getting me down. You know what? I can't. Trey Carter, I cannot with you.
Yeah.
Wait, Jacob and Alex say they had men's out of the show. Hold up. Yeah, Alex also said he was in a situation, but it was complicated. I don't know. I feel like all these boys was messing with somebody, and then I don't know. Would you come on the show with a boyfriend?
Yeah, if I'm only there for like a week, 2 weeks, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, if I probably like on a larger platform and I was there for maybe like a month, yeah, I would definitely do it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, I'm saying like, would you come on the show? Like, would you if you had a situation
with the boyfriend? Yeah.
Would you stay true to that situation? Okay.
Yeah, I would come on the show. I guess it depends on how long we've been in a relationship. If it's like still something new, if it's less than 2 years, no, I wouldn't come on the show. If we've been together for longer than 2 years, then yeah, I would do the show.
Oh, I'm asking if you would break up with the person. Like if you would be like, I'm going on this show.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah.
Basically put Kaya Washington and break up with Drake before you do Bad Girls Club. Nah.
Is that what she said? Is that what she said happened? You know I like Katia, so I'm gonna believe it. Yeah, she broke up with Drake.
But you're asking would I break up with my partner to come on a TV show?
You've been dating somebody for a month and a half. It's cool, y'all chilling, but you about to go on this show. You just got the call that you about to go on Bad Boys Club. You staying with them, or you?
Or am I going to the show?
No, like you're going on the show no matter what. Are you breaking up with them, or are you gonna stay with them on the? Like, are you gonna go on the show?
Oh,
like,
I'm staying with
talking to somebody. I'm dating somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm staying with them.
Okay, so you're like, I'm not gonna do anything with nobody because.
Oh no, yeah, I'm
okay.
Dedicated or loyal to the person that I'm dating. So,
I feel like that's what I would do. Especially since fucking somebody or like messing around with somebody that you live with and you're not like in a relationship with them is not a good idea.
Right.
Like
Jersey Shore.
it's not a good idea, especially if they're possessive or if they feel. There you go. I don't even got to say nothing else. Jersey Shore, Jersey Shore, like literally, like most of the fights in the house happened because they were messing around.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense they are dating each other before the show. I mean, Alex and Jacob did say they had history, so maybe I would not be surprised. Not a blouse. Shout out to blouses. Game blouses. Yes, biggest plays. Yes. Shout out to you with that deep cut. Like, period. Is it a blouse boy summer? It might need to be a blouse boy summer. It might need to be. Give the blouses a chance, you know? Why not? Like,
oh my god.
Crazy how they slept in the same bed day one, and how crazy Jacob had Alex back since day one. They showed pictures of Daria ex, Diego's boyfriend, even Justice's boy on FaceTime, but not Alex or Jacob's. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay. I could see that. Yeah, it's weird that like they haven't like even had like a phone call, like Alex or Jacob like even talked about their boyfriend. Like, oh yeah, my boyfriend does this. We don't know anything about these boys. That's so crazy to me. Like we're on episode 11 and we literally know nothing about them. I don't know about. I mean, we know a little bit about them, but like we don't know like who you're dating, what kind of
we know
guys
more
are you
about Kelton than
into?
anybody
Are
else.
you into men and women? Like, you know, have you dated women in the past? Like, we don't know nothing about them. But what you say?
We know more about Kelton really than anybody else.
There we go. That's what Spicy Original, shout out to her. That's what she was saying. Like, we know more about Kelton. Kelton has really like expressed things about himself, but like it's like Alex. No, I'm not trying to be rude, but it seemed like Alex and like Alex and Jacob are there for the free housing or some shit. Cause it's just like, why else are you here? Like, not to say that they're homeless, but it's like maybe they just wanted to get away from like wherever they were actually staying, and it's just like, bitch, I'm just gonna chill in this house with these boys. Cause it's just like, why else are you here? Like, we don't even know what you do. Are you an artist? Do you make shit? Do you have some sort of like what? Like we don't know nothing about these boys. They literally just be in the background. Shit, they might as well be production. Like literally might as well be production. But
didn't somebody oh my god, I was watching a show and they said that somebody came to the house. I think it was Bad Girls Club. Oh, Morgan. Then they say Morgan came to the house and she didn't have a place to stay or some shit like that. My goodness.
Since she was staying in Penn Station, I was like, my goodness. And as somebody who just recently went to New York and passed Penn Station, that's a rough situation. Goodness. Like I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But yeah, that was. I'm not calling them homeless, but call them homosexual. My goodness. It's all love, but it is given that I don't know why they wanted to be there. Like, honestly, like if I could like ask them a question, one of them a question or both of them a question, it would be, why did you sign up for the show? Why are you here? And then, you know what else irritated the fuck out of me? When they were talking about, I guess, the new people coming in, like how they're gonna get new people. And then Alex was talking about, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because, you know, people don't like me being quiet. Girl, like, it would be better if you say something, shit. Right? It would be better than you being on hush mode the entire season. Like, why are you here? Like, I don't get it.
Boring as hell.
But and then on top of that, like they always talk about how like Alex is quiet, but he's opened up to them as a group. But I'm like, we don't even see those moments of him opening up to like Jacob and like even D or like some of the other people. So it's just like, when did you open up to them? Like, I don't get it. But sorry for misspelling. I'm from Saudi Arabia. You good, Marks. No homeless, no homeless, just imbecile. You know what's spicy? I'm not calling them homeless. That is fucked up. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, why are you here? Why is you here? In the words of Jocelyn
Jocelyn
Hernandez. Like
right before she put bit less in that damn chokey. I digress.
You know what? That is fucked up. She really fucked that girl up. That's not funny. But I don't know why I'm laughing. But anyway, thank y'all for coming to our chaotic review of the past couple episodes of Bad Boys Club. We promise that the next episode will, one, be on time, and two, will be more organized. So yeah, thank y'all for coming through. This season has been interesting. Honestly, I can't wait for next season because I just feel like this season, no shade, I feel like they have done like upgrades, like with the in terms of like the house, like in terms of housing and like things like that. But like, I don't know. I just feel like the people that they chose, maybe they gave a different, like in their like audition tape or in their interview, they gave like a different side of them that they didn't give in the house. But I don't know. Like, I question why some people were chosen. I don't know. Any final thoughts?
Well, you know why some people were chosen. I'm still sticking to that, but other people, I don't know.
You said that's colorism.
Baby,
reunion next Saturday, July 22nd. Wait, so they're filming the reunion next Saturday. Okay, interesting. That's gonna be real interesting.
That's gonna be lit. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Hopefully it's not as chaotic as last season.
Because I was watching that reunion earlier. Goodness, that was chaotic. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody that came through. Everybody that chopped it up with us in the comments. That came through to watch.
People that's still here.
Darian, Jalil, Spicy, Pick and Plays. Sorry if I'm forgetting anybody.
Couple new faces too. Yes, thank y'all for being here.
Thank y'all for coming through. But yeah, I'm kind of not glad that the season is almost over with, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to the reunion.
Same. Especially since, I mean, the drama that's coming up. I'm real interested to see what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also interested to see what's going to happen next episode since, we're going to get Darian's reaction to my man.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that ain't your
home. No sexy red, my goodness.
Oh my God. Would she say, I love my nigga, but he be cheating? Like, well, it is what it is. Alex has yawned out 5 words this whole time. He can go. True. The only thing he did was eat them damn fries.
Right.
What you mean by eating them damn fries when Wishing Closet was leaving?
And Pop Justice.
Oh, and Pop Justice. Seriously, who was trying to smash out Alex? Because I can't see any other reason he. You know what? Not him being cast because they wanted the box.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Well, he is cute. I'll give him that. So I mean, there's that. But other than that, I don't see a point.
I think he relies. Well, I could be wrong, but I feel like Alex relies on his looks. It's probably why he doesn't have a personality. Oh, I'm attractive, so I don't have to have a personality.
I mean, no shade. I wouldn't say he's that fine. I wouldn't say he can rely on his look. I wouldn't say he's fine. I mean, he's cute, but like, I wouldn't say he's cute enough to be like, I'm just gonna show up and like be cute. Like,
well, when you put these sisters with
like,
no, never mind. I feel you. I feel you.
Okay. Can't wait to see the reunion theme. Yes, I did hear that the reunion theme is gonna be interesting, so I can't wait to see it either. Final thought: Alex, Jacob, Snooze Fest, Darian, Kelton. They should have gone to the come up. I would also like to see Darian on the come up. That would be interesting. That would be what the third Darian to be on the come up.
Mm-hmm. Pyro, Timmy Lee's daughter.
You know who I could see? You know who I can see Darian getting along with?
Who?
Dion.
I can see that because they're both white women. I can see that.
You know what? I ain't say all that.
I
can see them getting along for sure.
They both white women.
I could definitely see them getting along. Not white. Not white.
No, I ain't saying Karens, but they both white women. So I can see that. I can see that. That would be an interesting link up.
He gonna hear this and be like, you know what, Troy, you can kiss my ass. Okay.
Like, I never saw a Darian say, whoever said they can kiss my ass. I was like, okay, I surely bought that. That's very convincing. Baby.
Oh my God. Yes. But yes, this has been our review of the past couple episodes. What episodes 8 to 11?
Yes.
Or no, 9 to 11.
9 to 11. Right, 9 to 11.
Yeah, 9 to 11 of Bad Boys Club season 8, produced by Gemini Filmz. Definitely check back here next Monday for us to review the next episode. Yeah, this has been Key and Carry, where we key
and we carry.
I've been Damon.
I'm Troy.
And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.